Hey there, it's CJ Willie. Today is pack number 6 in my Magic the Gathering Kaldheim bundle. The focus of the video is what is your pick? As I crack the pack, I will discuss which card would be my pack 1 pick one. My viewpoint will be from a very casual Magic the Gathering player perspective. It will not be a Pro Tour grind or even Friday night Magic grinder take. It will be a kitchen table draft having fun with friends' opinion. Check out the preview video on my Kaldheim bundle. I have added the link to the preview video in the description below. Let's get to cracking pack number 6. Depart the Realm, 2 mana, 1 and a blue instant, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, foretell for a single blue mana. More often than not, you're going to foretell this card, and then later on in the game, use the single blue mana to return their bomb to their hand. Emmersterm Raider, 2 mana, 1 and a red, Demon Berserker at 2/1. When Emmersterm Raider enters the battlefield, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. This is a nifty creature with the looter effect. It fits well in blue-red strategy. Valor of the Worthy, single white mana, enchantment aura, enchanted creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1. When an enchanted creature leaves the battlefield, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. It's an enchantment that has the Doom Traveler ability. What I like about it is that it says when an enchanted creature leaves the battlefield. Littjara Kinseekers, 4 mana, 3 and a blue, shapeshifter at 2/4, has changeling. When Littjara Kinseekers enters the battlefield, if you control 3 or more creatures that share a creature type, put a +1/+1 counter on Littjara Kinseekers, then scry 1. With shapeshifters in blue and green, it's pretty easy to get the enter the battlefield ability. Getting a 3/5 for 4 mana is pretty good, and scrying 1 sets up your future draws. Icehide Troll, 3 mana, 2 and a green, Troll Warrior at 2/3. You can pay 2 snow mana. Icehide Troll gets +2/+0 and gains indestructible until end of turn. Tap it. In draft, this is a little bit more difficult to pull off. Having double snow mana sources is a little trickier to do. Wither Crown, 2 mana, 1 and a black, enchantment aura, enchanted creature. Enchanted creature has base power 0 and has at the beginning of your upkeep you lose 1 life unless you sacrifice this creature. On face value, this seems to be a good card. It doesn't nerf the toughness, and with +1/+1 counters going around, you're really not taking care of your opponent's creature. Arachnoform, 2 mana, 1 and a green, enchantment aura, enchanted creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2, has reach, and is every creature type. I think this is a sneaky good common in green. Allows you to block some of those pesky flyers, and giving it the shapeshifter ability triggers other creature type shenanigans. Demon Bolt, 3 mana, 2 and a red, instant. Demon Bolt deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Foretell it for a single red mana. Another card that you're always going to want to foretell. Later on in the game, it takes care of almost every creature out there because Kaldheim doesn't have a ton of creatures that get past the 4 toughness. Code Spell Cleric, single white mana, human cleric at 1/1. It has vigilance. When Code Spell Cleric enters the battlefield, if it was the second spell you cast this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. This is an awkward card. Later on in the game, it increases the power and toughness of one of your creatures. However, it's almost like you want to play this on turn 1. First uncommon is Card Armory. It's a land, enters the battlefield tapped. You can tap it for a plains, or you can pay 1 generic, 2 red, 1 white, tap it, sacrifice it, search your library for an aura card and or an equipment card, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. Similar to the cycle that was an Hour in Devastation, but I think those uncommon lands were quite a bit more powerful. What I've noticed is the activated ability for these lands in Kaldheim have an expensive cost and don't have the same power level. Fearless Liberator, 2 mana, 1 and a red, Dwarf Berserker at 2/1, has boast of 3 mana, 2 and a red, create a 2/1 red Dwarf Berserker creature token. You may be able to activate it 1 time, and if you do, you're basically replacing itself. The 3 Seasons, 1 green, 1 white, Enchantment Saga. First chapter, mill 3 cards. Second chapter, return up to 2 target snow permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. Third chapter, choose 3 cards in each graveyard. Their owner shuffles those cards into their libraries. I don't know about this card. Milling 3 cards in blue-green doesn't seem to be a good idea. Being able to get 2 of those permanents back in your hand, okay. But the last ability, just a no. A straight out no. Okay, well, we get a great rare, mythic rare. Arnie Broken Brow. 3 mana, 2 and a red. Legendary creature, human berserker at 3/3. Has haste. Has boast of 1 generic. You may change Arnie Broken Brow's base power to 1 plus the greatest power among other creatures you control until end of turn. A 3/3 for 3 that has haste. It's pretty good stats. It's a decent rare, but I don't know how big of a bomb it is. Snow-covered mountains. Foil, Rune of Might, 2 mana, 1 and a green, enchantment, or a rune, enchant permanent. When Rune of Might enters the battlefield, draw a card. As long as enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets +1/+1 and has trample. As long as enchanted permanent is an equipment, it has equipped creature, gets +1/+1 and has trample. In the uncommon rune cycle, the green one is probably my favorite. Adds a power toughness boost and trample, which allows your creature to get through the damage instead of being nerfed by a blocker. And then an ad card. Stupid ad card. Why couldn't we get a half decent token? My favorite card, or best card out of the pack, is Arnie Broken Brow. It's definitely a red creature you can build around. It has an odd synergy in that you want to play it in an aggressive, maybe red-white deck, but you want to have bigger creatures on the battlefield so you can take advantage of the increased power. I think it fits a little bit better in a red-green strategy where you can still have a little bit of aggression from red and then get the bigger creatures from green. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, please subscribe and share. Take some time to tell me in the comment section what was your favorite card or the best card out of the pack. Till next time when I'm back to crack pack number 7 from my Magic the Gathering Kaldheim bundle. And what is your pick?